Okay, we're back. Right now we get to run around and investigate our surroundings. Yay! I can enter homes, of course. Hello, person. I heard tell the prince of rolling his stride is shirking his duties of the castle once again. Thank heavens that shiftless child isn't in line for the crown. He's fucking... Ah. Ooh, I see a shiny. Give me that shiny. Health recovery pellet. Ooh, I even splash. Really splashies. What's in here? Ooh, more stuff to take. Add the Marvels of Norzelia Volume 8 notes. You'll find notes as the game progresses. These notes have no direct effect on the story, but they will help you better understand Norzelia and its history. Wow. Oh, Volume 12 as well. Look at that. Exploring so much, and hey, little boy. Greetings, my lord. My friends and I play hide and seek. I'm the best at it because I cheated by going inside. Stupid suckers, never find me. Did I see a shiny here? Yes, I did. Ooh, recovery pellet. What's in here? Kitty! I love you, kitty. Let's see. Oh yeah, I remember you. By your request, Benedict and I shall take part in the tourney. May we bring victory to House Wolfort. Oh, we shall. Hello. There's been nothing amiss, my lord. Everything quiet today. Except my burps, they are loud as hell. Sorry if I did that right in your face. Ooh. Oh, damn, I just stole 300 bucks. Specials. Let's see what else we got over here before we start doing any quests. Who's this fancy fellow? Oh, that's Dragon. This town is preposterous, and its people have faith in their lord. An impressive achievement by my experience. You are too kind, Lord Dragon. Dragon. Ah, my apologies, but you are... The apology should be mine. I am Serenoa Wolfort. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Of course. I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore the town a little longer, but rest assured I will be punctual to my arrival. Or fashionably late. Who knows? Hello, sir. How are you? I can scarce remember the last time Glenbrook was the host of such a marvelous tourney. And who among the nations will win glory? Which will be known for the fiercest... I know how to talk. In all the Norzelia. I mean, the history made. Okay. Well, okay, cool. Thanks, buddy. Nice talk. Is there anything else to take around here? I guess not. Just find out what's in here. Shut up, Siri. I'm not talking to you. Ooh, recovery pellets. Ooh. Let's go see what these people got their exclamation points for. Hey, girl, how you doing? It's just like him to gallivant off with the nary a word of farewell. Still, I suppose this is just to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenoa? Oh. Let's see. To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Eridor told me, in perhaps more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not the expense of fair trade. Wolfort is nestled safely behind the castle walls. Its town is a town of peace and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. Let's see. The port of centered commerce. That sounds too logical. I'm not. Let's not too logical about it. Let's see. Wolfort and Nestle safe, but behind the castle walls. It is a town of peace, and it's an example. That one could be good. Excuse me. Let's see, but to know a town, you must take time to relish in your company. Let's say with this top one. You want to know a town, you gotta have to kind of be in it and understand the people around it. My resolve be strong for. I haven't known Arador for long, but those words were undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of his book, and as I've done regrettably little relishing since I have arrived. Hey, you need to push yourself, Frederica. Time is something we do not lack. Once matters have been settled, I will give you a tour of Wolfort myself.
Thank you, Sir. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Hey, little girl, what's wrong?
Ezekiel comes home. Okay, I don't know who dies. I need to find a place to hide, and quick.
Take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. One of my favorite games. Barrels were always my favorite place to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you can use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. Let's go with this one. I don't know if you want to go in a barrel. Someone might tip that over and just kick it down a hill or something.
No!
Let's go with this bottom one.
Dad's always saying he can't wait to show me the ropes.
I'm certain you'll be happy to, and I'm certain you'll be happy to learn.
It'll make Dad very happy. And then I'll learn whatever I need to. Yeah!
Splashies. Is there anything else important around here? Doesn't look like it. Still can't believe Travis and his feral spawn attacked your dear bride to be like that. I'm just glad we got there before any real harm could be done, my lord. What do you mean we? You weren't even there, you turd. Anyways, okay, I think we're done exploring for now. I pretty much jacked everything I could. Guess I can check the roster, see if there's anything special here. Unit details. Yep. So he's got a cane sword. That's what he's using. And I have no accessories. Delaying strike. Deal physical damage to a single enemy. Delays turn. Okay. Pursuit stance. Hawk dive. Counter stance. Unlocked after learning a particular weapon ability. Okay, so weapons will have abilities on them. Bulwark. Bird of prey. Meow! Range 0 to 4. Height minus 10 plus 10. Huh. Fire damage magic type all enemies within range and sets the ground ablaze.
Where there is a need.
It shows a flame shield and blazing chains. Haste. Ooh, that's a good one. Sanctuary. Passive skill grants 2 actions during a turn and can only move once. So you do double butt stabs and that's about it. Throw poison, take cover, surmount. What the hell that does. He's got sprint, raise your movement by 1 for 3 turns. Provoke, chance to infuriate enemies within range for 2 turns. Steal back and ram foe. Look at me. Yeah. Anyways, lots of items to help recovery. Alright, I think we're done here.
Think we'll begin soon, or Dagon and I will be best not arrive late.
Shit, oh man, we fabulous.
At the banquet. Here I come.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
All about making love.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides.
A lot of F-named people. Frank, Frederica, Franny.
I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do I. Finally, our nations enter into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve. We must regard each other as equals, and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
Well, someone's a salty bitch.
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Oh, damn.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Ah, shit.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Yes, but I don't want to piss someone off, because my dad said don't blow it, you dumb bastard.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
We believe in more in stop being a dick or I'll stab you in the dick.
This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn, but the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows. And salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few. All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
You agree with me then?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the change you seek.
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Got something else going on over here. The children of the crown speak to their father, King Ragnar.
Father spoke not a single word to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
How could you? It sounds so funny.
Please, sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure.
I cannot freak it out!
Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
Yes, of course, brother.
I'm a spoiled little brat.
As if Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
I speak only the truth. He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patria.
A king's word is to be obeyed.
And what of his subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are to serve as he sees fit.
Poopy butt.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
How fortunate for you to have a friend in the new lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind.
Careful, you might break that wind.
Use them well when you can, but be ready to bring down your fist if they dare to rise above their station.
Don't speak of them like lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
Do you really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
Enough of this.
Where are you going, brother?
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head. There is a tourney on the morrow, after all.
Brother!
You poopy. So I gotta say, the freaking water effects in this game are goddamn beautiful.
I yield.
Your spear wavers, my prince. Something weighs on your mind.
The masked man.
You've always been able to see through me.
It's no great feat. Your heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength. After all, sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow.
Ugh.
And the final match, no doubt.
Excuse me.
I take the field with House Wolfort. Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Ah, that would explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner. Even so, I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
He can deploy the horse?
Sir Maxwell, Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness. Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow.
Caused some slight brain damage.
Anyhow, I suppose I should rest till the morrow. Be well, Sir Maxwell.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
And there's nothing else. Okay. Whoop.
Now that's what I call a feast.
And some good drink, too.
You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see it in his eyes.
So pretty ass.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And drunk.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
Yeah?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
Forgive me if I caused offense. I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Thank you, my lord.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Forgive my curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those of Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine. Gustadolf's full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them.
Bunch of poo heads. Oh, hold on.
They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves our betters. But no more. I shall show all those simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds.
Those stupid flaps.
And so
Mother
I
foppers.
did my due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Dragan, please. I believe you've had enough to drink.
You can't decide that.
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by traders from the realm over, each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
Yes, a ceremony to usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the war, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience. But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
Let's see. It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it. It'll benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It is impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether that bodes well. I'm gonna go with this one. It does benefit everybody, so it's like, why not do it?
It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that.
Indeed. I didn't know you had such a mercantile mind, Serenoa.
Coin drives the hearts of men and nations alike. I suspect all parties wouldn't be so eager to join hands if not for the promise of profit. And when we're all able to fill our coffers, perhaps we can finally let go of old grudges.
A sensible perspective. I didn't know you had such a practical mind. In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let me tell you what I believe. I believe we're on the cusp of a great achievement. As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn.
Stupid poopy fops.
Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see.
I'll sign it big, all caps.
And I would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall...
Huh?
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Worry not, Frederica. I'm just a bit tipsy. Perhaps I just lie.
Oh, jeez.
It would seem Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
Quite the passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's never been one to hide his ambition, ever since we were little. Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and Trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future. Though I know not yet how I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Please, call me Frederica. We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my... Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
And not bump his head into walls or something. As funny as it would be.
Benedict. I thought I might find you here.
My lord.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not think to...
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra always did trust you above all her advisors. As do I. For 30 years you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord? I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
Ooh.
My lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not.
Just a minor heart attack.
You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
Oh, jeez, it is his heart.
My lord.
You shouldn't have had so many sausages.
And so I entrust Serenoa to you. For our house, pray heed this old man's final order.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend. long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Well, he's had his most recent heart attack. Any more fanciness going on around the world? Oh, I could just use the D-pad to go fast. Alright, take a whoop! Ooh, the scales.
My beloved son, Serenoa, will oversee the matters of our house from this day forward. I expect you to serve him as dutifully as you served me.
Of course, Lord Simon.
Aye, my lord. Our undying loyalty to House Wolford.
Oops, scratches.
My son, listen well. The Lord's judgment shapes the fates of his kin and subjects alike. Responsibility for their well-being now falls on your shoulders. You must lead them well.
Yes, Father. I shall keep those words close to my heart.
And try not to totally blow it.
To that end, I require wise counsel. Together, you possess a wealth of experience. As Lord of House Wolford, it is my duty to consider the best course from every perspective afforded me.
Is it really wise to keep a torch that close to the, drapery and stuff? If it lights it on fire, we're gonna have a problem. This whole place is made out of wood.
I shirk not from this responsibility. At the same time, I would be a fool to not seek guidance from those more traveled than I. For my house and my people, I trust I can rely on you.
Well spoken, my son. I dare say you are more than ready to receive this.
The scales of conviction, a holy relic, said to be blessed by the deities of old.
Ooh.
It was gifted to our family by the King of Glenbrook. From this day on, I entrust it to you. However, it is of little use without these.
What are these?
Coins. 7 of them.
Tokens of conviction, we call them. Give one each to only your most trusted retainers and allies.
Mm-hmm.
They will guide you when the path is darkest. Their words will illuminate the pitfalls ahead. Heed well the advice of your friends and subjects, and choose your steps carefully. Such has been the way of our house, and such you must see it always shall be.
Don't step in any dog duties and track them in the house.
I will, Father. I shall treasure these gifts and make wise use of them in times of need.
Very good. Now do your duty, my son.
We await your orders, my lord.
Oh, shit.
We depart for the capital at once. May this ceremony be but the first of many joyous occasions ahead of us.
Whoop whoop! Gotta have a hype man, too. The royal hype man.
The stewardship of House Wolford passes from father to son. Lord Simon Wolford, beloved throughout Glenbrook, entrusts the future to young Serenoa. With the ceremony to mark the beginning of the joint mining venture and a tourney on the horizon, the Wolfords set forth to the Crown City. With no heroic deeds yet to his name, the new Lord Wolford sets his eyes on the proving grounds, eager to show his worthiness.
I'm gonna kick all your butts.
So Lord Simon will step down. I suppose the time comes for us all to pass on the torch eventually. What wisdom has your father bestowed upon you?
Oh shit. Don't screw it up?
has told me what it means to be lord of a house.
Very good. Sarah Noah of House Wolfort. The crown of Glenbrook now looks to you for loyal service and brotherhood.
Yes, Your Majesty. I shall not disappoint.
What happened?
I dare you to say that again, Thalis.
Must you make me repeat myself? I am the Prime Minister of Esfrost. I and I alone am fit to represent our nation. Go push your papers in the shadows, like the minor lordling's son you are.
You would shame me. You, who would be nothing if not for your high birth. Your ineptitude is mocked by noble and commoner alike.
Dragan, you forget yourself.
And the protection of your balls.
You both forget yourselves.
Frederica?
If you must bray at each other, then do so back home. Your bickering will bring shame upon our nation.
Such strong words, sister. Do you think you're above us now that you're being wed to mighty House Wolfort?
Please, Erica.
My apologies,
Bitch, please.
but the ceremony will begin soon. I ask the delegates of each nation to make their preparations.
And you must be Sarah Noah Wolfort. Well, I suppose we should bother the happy couple no longer. Well done, Frederica. I see you've inherited your mother's wiles. She always did have a way with men.
Too bad you also inherited her hair. That sickly pink makes me want to retch.
What a bitch.
Pray forgive my cousins, Lord Serenoa, and forgive me if I was out of line.
Those two, they were...
Thalis and Erica Esfrost. Full brother and sister to Archduke Gustadolf, and my half-siblings.
I see. Well, I hope that we can all come together for the sake of our grand endeavor.
I'm pretty sure they will just be snarky and stupid about it the whole time. Smithy! Let's see, what do we got around here? We got a bar, this fat guy, portly merchant. Oh, Mr. Lord Sir Noah, how do you do? This humble merchant is brought to the finest section of goods from across the land realm. Please have a look. Yeah, it's the provisioner. He provisions. We got HP, poison recovery, sleep recovery. Some rings I can't afford. Let's see, material required to learn rank 1 weapon abilities. Okay, interesting. Fiber, timber, and stone. Let's see, on hand. Okay, I don't have any of these. I have 2 iron already. Let's go ahead and buy these things, because I don't know, you might need them. These are 50 each. Let's get a couple of at least of these. Let's see, blacksmith. The smithy. At the smithy, you can upgrade your weapons and unlock weapon abilities. Both have services require both materials and green. So each weapon has 3 ranks. Increasing the weapon's rank unlocks more powerful abilities for that weapon. There's the quality of cost and... Oh, Jesus. Weapon is connected to another with an arrow icon, then they must be acquired in order the arrow indicates. Exclusive weapon abilities. Weapon abilities are contained within a box marked with "or" cannot be active at the same time. However, once you have acquired either one, both become available and you may switch between them at new cost. Okay. I need silver and azure crystal. And that costs 2 iron, and I am broke as fuck. What do you require? Timber and stone? Your fibers. Max HP, defense, match defense. That's increased fire damage dealt with clear weather. Okay, weather has an effect. I'll need to remember that. Stone and iron. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any money, so I can't do that. But in the meantime, let me just grab one more of these. Do I have anything I could sell? Nope. Thank you, come again. Oh, whoopsies. Okay, well, at least we got a good look into that. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in my booty. Should be fine in this next one.
My honored guests, I am pleased to announce that operations at the Grand Norzelian mines have commenced in earnest.
The Earth has yielded treasures more magnificent than even we had anticipated. May the mines endure for many years as a symbol of prosperity for all of our nations.
Well said. With Hyzant's salt and capital, Esfrost's ingenuity, and Glenbrook's raw materials and manpower, our realm's future is bright indeed. It is a partnership built on 3 pillars, each bearing equal weight. We owe a debt of gratitude for all who have supported this grand venture. A particular note is Lord Dragan, whose knowledge has allowed us to so swiftly see our labor bear fruit, and House Wolfort, whose mediation has proved invaluable in forming this accord. May their deeds be forever remembered by history. Let us raise our cups and toast to their health and happiness.
Oh yeah, let's get drunk. Oh yeah.
Lord Serenoa is smiling from ear to ear. Shame his parents couldn't be here to see this.
Do not get too swept away in the moment, Eridor. We have a job to do here, and the day has only begun.
Now that the formalities are done with, let the festivities begin. Step forward, Sir Maxwell.
So, this is the one they call the Dawn Spear.
Glenbrook's fiercest warrior. They say he has never known defeat.
I would take the measure of this man.
Now that the foundations for peace have been laid, let us be stifled by rigid formality no longer. There is a tourney to be had, after all. A much more entertaining event than my endless speeches.
Here, here!
Here,
here!
Will
Yeah,
any among you
and
have
there.
a match for our Sir Maxwell, the champion of our previous challenge? I very much look forward to finding out. Until then, help yourselves to our hospitality and our wine.
Hell yeah.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It shall not be long until final preparations are complete.
Our time is nigh, Serenoa.
Oh yeah.
Ah, but I forget myself. Our time is nigh, Lord Wolfort. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you. But living up to the title will be no easy task.
You'll do your father proud, I'm sure. Unlike some of us.
Oh, let's see. Have more faith in yourself, my friend. You too shoulder the future of the kingdom after all. This is no time for self-pity. A prince's subjects mustn't hear him saying that way. Come, preparing for the tourney will take your mind off your worries.
Go with this top one. I like this one more.
Have more faith in yourself, my friend. After all, you too shoulder the future of the kingdom.
I wonder if Glenbrook will truly flourish thanks to anything I do.
Of course it will. It already has. Besides, House Wolford is at your back.
My apologies. And thank you. I shall strive to be worthy of your support.
You two are quite the pair, aren't you?
Yeah, we're just two goofballs.
Fast friends from the day we met. And you are?
Apologies for not introducing you sooner. This is Huette of the Kingsguard.
I am tasked with keeping His Highness safe, though he often seems to resent it. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you, Lord Wolford.
Ah, Prince Roland has told me much about you. I can see he is in good hands.
I shall see that it is so, my lord.
Now let us begin our preparations. Today we take the field, and today
we claim victory.
Aw, yeah. Oh, cool. Got 2 new peoples. Let's see. A melee warrior with range. Strike 2 foes in front of him with a spear. Yeah, we saw that already. Rains arrows down from above on the back of a hawk. Oh, she rides a big bird. Easily traverses terrain with large elevation changes. The higher the ground, the greater the range. Cool. I'd best greet our guests. Would be a good chance to measure my soon-to-be opponents. Ooh, sleepy pellets. I thought I saw... No, it's just the butterflies. Any other twankles around here? Tinkle twankles? Let's see. Not really seeing anything else tinkling or twinkles. Whoop. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot to do around here. Kitty! I'm gonna be a cat in every single one. I'm gonna talk to every single one of them just to make sure. Talk to every kitty. Hello. My lord, before the tourney begins, I would like to ask you a single question. To what end do you believe this contest is being held? See, it's a chance for our 3 nations to gather and celebrate. Although the battles may be bloodless, victory is sweet all the same. In times of peace, there are precious few chances to display martial prowess. I mean to remind people of House Wolford's legacy. It may appear to be a mere entertainment, but reputations are at stake. If we show weakness, then it'll be noted by all in attendance. That's like way too blunt and to the point. This is kind of just, I don't know, not quite understanding what it means. I like this one the most, the middle one. Very good, my lord. Although the weapons may be blunted, there will be victors and vanquished all the same. The attendees will be curious to see what the new lord talent. Does he possess the ferocity of his forebears? The answer to that question will be determined soon, and shall ring far into the future. Oh, I'm totally not gonna blow it. Soon you will lead your first foray into the battle, and Lady Frederica and I shall experience true combat for the first time. Wait, no, you experienced true combat when those brigands came in. That was an actual fight. Like, we could have died. Do you have a stratagem in mind for your tourney? Maybe be but a tourney, but defeat will bring shame upon us. I intend to do whatever I must to win.
Our house fights with honor. There should be no tricks, but we will offer our opponents no quarter. You handled yourselves admirably when the band attacked. I expect your magic will be key to our victory. I want to go with this one. Bottom one.
Is that so, my lord? To tell the truth, I hadn't anticipated such a response, but thank you for the flattery nonetheless. I was being sincere. Almost did your voice, whoops. I have faith in my allies, else we would not be fighting together. Your honesty is refreshing indeed. I am not so nervous that I shall do my best to answer your every expectation. Lady Frederica and I shall prove ourselves worthy to fight on your side. Yes. Thalos and Erica. I wonder if those two would deign to participate in the tourney.
Probably not. They're too stuck up their own butts. That's all of the primary ones I have to talk to. What about the masked man, Maxwell? I've trained the prince since he was scarcely old enough to hold a spear. I have a great interest in seeing his performance in the tourney. I would wish you good luck, but I'd rather your skill carry you to victory. Haha, joke's on you. Luck saves my ass every time. You look interesting. I hear the Bloody Shield himself will be fighting on the behalf of the Aerofrost during this year's tourney. He's the captain of the Duchy Elite Hawk Riders, and a fierce Hawk Shield himself. I look forward to seeing the man in action. Hawk Shield? The hell is that?
A predictable match with a predictable outcome. Meh.
That's the bald man.
I am Sorcery Indy. I am sure you know that. I have the honor of being one of the Saintly Seven. The duties of the young lordling are many, but I trust you are more than capable. May this mine bring you prosperity to us all. Such a massive endeavor is bound to be fraught with danger. If you or yours ever require medical treatment, pray visit the Ministry of Medicine. We are blessed with the finest medical minds in Norzelia, but our facilities aren't open to just anyone. Mention my name, however, and every service shall be at your disposal.
I've heard of the Ministry. It said that even the most grievous wounds can be treated there. I'd very much like to see how the miracles are performed.
You learned about the Ministry of Medicine.
The game progresses, you can uncover information that will unlock additional responses in the future conversations. Oh, shit. You may... Okay, so I guess some of this information is actually kind of useful. Hey, do you got something cool to say to me?
Young Lord Wolford.
Thank you for the honor of introducing me to such an esteemed company. Each face I see is more impressive than the last. Even members of the Saintly Seven have to step foot upon our shores. Of course, I have had many dealings with the Hazel in the past. I am taken to understand we are all equal in the eyes of the goddess, and even those not of noble birth can achieve prestigious stations.
I tend to use this opportunity to avail myself
of this famed equality and perhaps win the ear of the saint in the process. This country where station is decided not by birth. I was not aware of the goddess was so equitable in her judgment. I would very much like to make time to visit.
Hello, King. Carry your father's legacy on your shoulders, young lord. Eager am I to see how it fits you.
Hello, fancy man. Lord Sarno, congratulations on your recent appointment.
The news of Lord Simon's was sudden, to be sure.
But our lords must give up their position in time. Still, I am certain having that immense responsibility thrust upon you at such a young age must be trying indeed. If you ever require counsel or simply a sympathetic ear to bend, Do not hesitate to call upon House Telenor. Telenor. You are the new Lord of House Wolford, yes? I have seen you from afar, but I believe this is the first time I've had the pleasure of speaking with you. Even now, the common folk sing your house's bravery during the Saltrian War. However, I suspect it shan't be long before they sing House Martial's deeds instead. I look forward to seeing you at the tourney. Hello. You're joining the tourney with my brother, aren't you? Sir Maxwell has trained with him since he was little. Ronald could barely stand after they sparred, but even he walks like the dawn spear now. I'm so proud of him and my brother. My apologies. Franny is always saying I let my emotions get the better of me. Please keep my brother safe, will you?
Okie dokie. With the wedding on the horizon, I imagine that time must be a precious resource for you. Your life is on the cusp of great change, my young lord. Still, I pray you remain a faithful friend to my brother. He has his foibles, but I care for him all the same. Hey, dude.
Is it true that General Avila will be taking to the field in tourney? The right hand of Archduke, rivaled only by her lord in ferocity. I doubt she judges a friendly competition to be worthy of her abilities. Still, if she lives up to her reputation, then she wouldn't have to try hard to prove a match even for the mightiest warriors.
Congratulations on your recent appointment as Lord. I am sure the entire realm will be celebrating the occasion. Lord Samaroon has ever been a dear friend to us. Pray that he do not hesitate to call upon us when times of need.
Hello. Stout Hawkshield. Oh, it's this dude. The soldiers here are obedient, I'll give them that. I can't say the same for Aerofrost's military. For better or worse, in Aerofrost we value freedom over all else. Those with the drive to succeed naturally rise to the top. Though your kingdom's lords and ladies might view us as rabble of ambitious upstarts, we aren't beholden by tradition in Aerofrost. If you ever have any interest in seeing what true freedom looks like, you're welcome anytime. Country where one is judged by ability and not by birth. It certainly has produced some formidable personages. I shall visit it whenever time allows. Nothing hidden. Oh, you're just a soldier. You've advanced Wolford, yes. Your reputation is formidable, to be sure, but Aerofrost military is second to none. Day and night we train, and dare say even our rank and file would be a match for any other army's elite troops. Why, just the other day we managed to capture a particularly dangerous smuggler. He was swift as a horse and deadly with a bow, and as any man alive. I even broke a bone in the process. Skill would be doubtless made him a capable soldier. I wonder if it's what desperate paths of our choices have sent us down. A captured smuggler. Huh. What other information can I gain from these butt monkeys? Lord Serenora, I understand that Wolford's name is made now into your hands. Allow me to reintroduce myself as your peer. I am Lord de Fox, Lord of one of the Grenbrook's 3 high houses. This tourney will be our first and the best chance to show the skill of Wolford's new generation. You have my support. May you find success deserving of a high house. Oh gosh, there's so many freaking people. Who knows if any of them have any useful information that I could use later in the game. Oh hey, I'm up here. Yeah, whoa, yay, yay. I just know I could do that. That's weird. What about you? Got anything useful? Never seen a woman or a man, for that matter, quite like Minister Lila. Beautiful, elegant, and brilliant. But I wouldn't give a servant to someone like that, like her. Word has it that her new assistant is a strapping young researcher.
well versed in ice magic. Ah, I knew I should have spent more time in my books instead of in the training yard. Very much like to see the skill of Minister Lila's new assistant for myself. Perhaps I will, the sooner rather than later. The Ice Mage. Frosty Day. Oh, my convictions got strengthened. Interesting. You must be Lord of Wolfort. I am Patereta, Patriarch of House Consort. By King Ragnar's grace, we were chosen above all others to attend his momentous ceremony. 'Tis an honor, truly. Well, we owe to our king. Let us continue to serve him well as we can.
Today I fight for Sir Maxwell's side during the treaty. I could not envision a greater honor than this. May we cross swords, Lord Serena, and maybe the fight be one to remember.
I just hope this tourney brings the same thrills as last year's. I won't soon forget the final bout between Lord Simone and the Dawn Spear.
Aye, 'twas a match for the histories. 'Tis a shame Lord Simone won't be here to have another go at it. His son is representing the House Wolfort this year, I hear. I don't reckon one so green can stand a chance against the likes of the Dawn Spear, but I've seen stranger things. That show is weird. Oh, whoops, they just say the same shit. Ah, oh, fuck me, god damn it. What about you, got anything useful?
I hear the Dawn Spear is returning to defend the title he's won in previous tourneys. Let's hope he hasn't been resting on his laurels.
Okay, talk to everybody there. I haven't talked to you two yet. Lord Sonera, Benedict has been looking for you. Ah, but it seems you've already spoken. Oh, yeah.
First tourney is the lord of your house, eh? I knew the day would come, but it still brings tears to my eyes to see it. Always remember that Benedict and I got your back, my lord. Come to us for whatever you need. That includes the tourney. You need someone in the dirt, my lord? I'm your man. Let's show them what the stuff of us Holford is made of. Oh yeah.
Hello, ladies.
I passed a group of soldiers clad in black armor on the way here. Are those our storied black irons?
I made to question any archives I can about the archives. It is said that within the archives, countless tomes lies to answers to any and all questions that have ever been asked. You only need to seek them out. A house of balanced knowledge? Certainly is something I like to see with my own eyes. You learned about the archives. Ooh! Hey, Poophead.
Serena Wolfort, how good to see you again so soon. Let me introduce myself. I am Thais Arsfot.
I just said that totally wrong, but whatever.
I suppose soon I shall be calling you my brother-in-law. This is quite the castle you have. Full of history, great deeds. I hope that one day fate sees it fit to deliver me one so grand.
I suppose we haven't formally met yet. I'm Erica Aerofrost. Yes, Frederica is my sister, although I hardly think of her as such. This country is odd, for lack of a better word. I'm certain it will fit her sensibilities perfectly. Well, aren't you a bitch? I already talked to you. You didn't have anything to say. What about you? Ooh, Densi. Bewitching dancer.
I understand your metal shall be on display for the tourney, my lord. May it leave an impression on all the audience.
Okay, I guess that's it. Oh, hey, I'm in the water now. Splashy, splashy. Okay, is there anyone else down here? Any shinies to grab? Nope. What about over here? Any shinies? Nope, nothing. Okay. Okay, so let's talk to you two now. Whoopsie. With you by my side, friend, I feel like we could take on the entire realm.
I dare say we may even give the Dawnspear the first taste of defeat. It is an honor to be allowed to fight by House Wolfort's side. I shall do my utmost to bring honor to you in the battlefield. Okay, I guess I'm pretty sure that was everybody to talk to. Every bit of information I could get. Oh, wait, no. You.
Stories of Minister Exhermziskia have reached even the lips of my servants. I very much look forward to learning the truth of these tales.
Okay, alright, well that'll do it for this episode. It's been going on for quite some time. We'll see everybody next time. Bye!